I told y'all, these Neanderthals are a culture of violence.
An astounding show of support today for Lindsay Clancy. Hundreds of women, all dressed in pink, cheered the accused mom as she arrived in a police caravan for her murder trial. Supporters ran across the field to greet Lindsay. Some came with their babies. They held up heart hands during a silent rally for the mom who strangled her 3 young children, then jumped from the second-floor window, leaving her paralyzed for life.
Think about it. This savage killed all of her kids savagely while choking them to death, and she gets rewarded by the subcultures of Neanderthal women and men celebrating her.
Since where the trial is being held, there are gatherings across the USA today, including here in New York in Union Square.
Even the state prosecutor wore pink in honor of that savage killing her kids.
The prosecutor actually wore pink in her live report as she spoke to Lindsay's defense attorney, who was greeted with cheers.
She murdered 3 of her children? Yes. Do I think she should go to prison for it? No, probably not. Case wants her to go to prison for murdering her children. I'm not sure that's a good idea. Her 3 children. She strangled them all with exercise bands. As that it was premeditated, that she intentionally sent her husband out of the house, mapped out how long he was going to be gone, and used that opportunity to commit these murders, and then tried unsuccessfully to...
What? This lady took the life of her children. 3 children. And white liberal women say, no fault, no problem. She was going through postpartum.
We're gonna read this together. Behind every dumb bitch is a pack of dumber bitches cheering that dumbass bitch on so she can become an even dumber bitch. Lindsay Clancy. That some people agree that she's evil, and some people agree that she's not. She's going through a mental issue. We have a group of women, yes, majority of white, who think that her mental postpartum depression is okay and justifiable for her to unalive and delete 3 of her kids. This is a picture of her. If y'all late to the news, this is how she looks. Now I'm gonna show you a video of the women supporting her.
Organized the Stand in Peace for Lindsay event today at the Plymouth Superior Courthouse. I originally organized it because there was just one day in court that Lindsay was in shambles, and I couldn't stop thinking about her.
For people to start paying attention to mental health.
Yeah, we had hundreds.
Women's response to the Lindsay Clancy trial is a perfect example of why women were historically precluded from decision making. When left to their own devices, the majority of women will seek affirmation and confirmation through groupthink among other women. Women overwhelmingly don't see themselves as autonomous individuals with character, but rather as moral agents that must always be the good guy and always be right all the time. So when they identify with Lindsay Clancy, a woman who was confirmed to have murdered brutally her 3 children, who manipulated her husband, who did everything to try and accommodate her, they can't fathom the fact that they're identifying with a woman that evil. So the majority of women, instead of assessing their own biases, will seek out affirmation from a group of women who will use every form of trickery to justify Lindsay Clancy and condemn her husband, all to preserve their own ego as moral agents.
If that's the case, that means most women abuse their children. We'll start off by saying, Call Allah, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushua, Bahashim, Rukahak, Wadash, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushua, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushua. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who teach and rule well. Salutations to the brothers that's out there teaching and preaching this truth across the 4 winds. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the men, women, and children that believe on this truth and is praying on those holy names, Yahweh and Yahushua, daily. All right, so as you can see, this video, or this little compilation of videos that kind of lined themselves up perfectly as I was scrolling. So I decided to go ahead and take advantage of that since I saw how it was lined up. But I mean, it was pretty much on point because especially with this
We're gonna read this together.
because I was having that thought as I scrolled to the next video, and then this video popped up. I'm like, damn, and it just kept going. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, like if they see one female, that's what's crucial about that. They see this one female that's getting away with this, that's opening up the window for them demonic ass bitches to keep to press that line and keep demonic shit like this going. And you see where the world is headed. You see what I'm saying? You see where it's just getting more and more wicked by the day. By the day it's getting more wicked. Women are getting more leeway with shit, especially these Edomites. But women in general getting more wicked. Like the scriptures say, there should be a new thing in the earth. A woman shall come past a man. You know what I mean? Like the women are on top. You see what I'm saying? So of course, at the end, with all this feminist shit, the women are gonna be able to get away with murder, man, of their own children, and that's some wicked ass shit. That's beyond wicked. But you see these women is cheering that shit on. So what that mean? They at home abusing their kids too. They be abusing their kids. They just don't say nothing about it. As you see the last bitch, the bitch talking about, oh, she shouldn't go to jail because women don't hold themselves accountable, right? So of course, women like that, they'll abuse their child and lie to themselves and say that wasn't abuse, and the child over there secretly suffering and getting gaslit to not say nothing about this shit. You see what I'm saying? Look, this is Matthew 16:3. And in the morning it would be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but ye cannot discern the signs of the times, man. They can't tell. You see, they could tell all this other shit. They could tell you about all this other shit that's going on. The female, the feminist movement. They could tell you about the new gay laws that's coming out. They could tell you about they about to legalize weed over here, and they tell you about all this other shit, but they can't tell you that we living in the last days. There's certain people a lot more people starting to realize that, yeah, we living in the last days for sure. And when we just witness some little shit like this, yeah, we most definitely living in some end times type shit. Look at what's going on in Indiana. There's a lot of things going on right now, and that, with this right here, that's like, come on, man. Y'all doing this shit, and the laws they ain't even let up on the laws yet. They ain't even let it be open field yet. I mean, what you call it? Like, JT ain't even kicked off fully yet, and they letting women get away with murder. Come on, boy. Like, come on, man. That's a clear sign right there. That's a clear sign. So these women finna have a field day when it does crack off, because they get to successfully murder their children, eat their children, boil their children, do some witchcraft with their children. They gonna try a new sacrifice this time instead of using the chicken. You see what I'm saying? Wicked ass bitches, man. Wicked ass bitches, man. A lot of women are fucking predators too. That's another thing. A lot of women are fucking pedophiles, man. A lot of them. And it's so much easier when you think about it. It's easier for a woman to be a pedophile anyways. Because when you think about a person that is a fucking predator, it's always the one that you least expected it to be. And they know it. They wise to do evil, man. They know it. They know that nobody's gonna typically look at them to be the one to do it, especially if they in like child care or some shit like that, and they really good with the kids. Like, why the fuck is you so damn good with them kids? You know what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't saying everybody that's like that is like that, but just saying, man. And to land back on what the last female was saying, yeah, a lot of women do need they need leadership. Women do need leadership because they brain fucking dead, man. They don't have working brains, man. They need somebody to guide them and show them how to think, because if they don't know how to, they can't think for themselves. All you have to do is put some type of emotion behind them, just do some shit that they like, and keep that dopamine high going. You can manipulate this bitch to do anything because she's so fucking dumb. All they care about is themselves, man. That's all they fucking care about. That's all they know is themselves, man. You see what I'm saying? So this is, and then going into that, might as well bring this out. And so this is Second Timothy 3. It's 2 Timothy 3 and 2. For men shall be lovers of themselves. They say men, but this men and women we talk about is in general. You know, this is with the society we living in. You see how the women is cheering the wicked bitch, the wicked Sheetamite bitch on, saying hoorah, hoorah, the bitch that killed her kids, yay. Them motherfuckers is fucking crazy, bro, because they are lovers of themselves. This whole feminist movement is a giant bitch that just loves itself. It don't give a fuck about nothing else. It doesn't have empathy for anything. It doesn't have remorse for anything. It's not vulnerable to itself, to regulate itself and its own emotions. All it knows is it has emotions and it wants to spew its emotions out on any and everything. There's a lover of them. They lovers of themselves. Now they go grouped up, but all individually, only thing they care about is themselves. They don't even give a fuck about that bitch. They just care that they like to know that, oh, we could get away with murder now because I'm emotional too. My kids are stressing me out too. I fucking hate my daughter too. So yeah, that's what they wanted to hear. So now they finna go home and go get to doing some new abusing, man. Some new abuse. They gonna start some new abusive shit, man. So yeah, and it says covetous, you know, jealous ass motherfuckers. They for sure be jealous of each other, you know. Boasters, you know. Look at them. They boasting. They boasting about this bitch killing her children, man. Now it's an Edomite. Now we don't know if them kids are Edomites, you know, but she a fucking Edomite, you know. Now Jake women, they be doing wicked ass shit like that too. Every now and again, a Jake female would do some wicked ass shit like that too. But I'm a firm believer that that bitch that just did this right now was a full out Edomite. You know, she looked like it, but that we can't always go off looks. But anyways, proud. They all proud. They all fucking proud. Blasphemers. That's some blasphemy that they doing. That's just fucking disgraceful, man. You know, disobedient to their parents. Unthankful, ungrateful. All these bitches ungrateful, man. Unholy. You know, that's very unholy ass people, man. You see what I'm saying? There's some very, very unholy ass people. There's a very unholy and unrighteous generation that we living in, a wicked ass generation that we living in right now. You see what I'm saying? So, uh, but yeah, women most definitely need somebody to be guiding them because if they don't have someone ruling over them, they don't know how to rule. They can't rule their children. They abuse them. You know, kids suffer living under a woman. All right, so uh, the love of many shall wax cold, man. That's just what we living in right now, man. And they just cheering the bitch on. Excuse me, they just cheering I just want to see, you know, how the next few days is gonna pan out, what people got to say about this shit. But man, it's just as clear as day that we living in them times, man. These people is just they out of their wits, man. They just full on out there, man. It's like they ready for the Hunger Games type shit. Like, they just want to do some wicked ass shit, man. But I'm gonna go ahead and close it out on this and say Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shah, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shah. Double honors once again to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone.